Well, that wasn't good. I mean, you know this Flyers team is just falling apart mentally. They're going through this horrible time right now. But that's why when I saw them jump out to the first two periods, I thought, okay, maybe they're playing with a little bit of juice, a little bit of energy. They know they're playing for their jobs. And then they collapsed. And they had a great first couple periods. Scott Lawton with a few assists. Travis Konechny with a nice goal. Dale Weiss dropping the mitts, getting the boys going. And they dominated. They looked fantastic. Anthony Stolarz in net. He looked fine. I mean, the first goal was a little fluky as it hits off Oscar Lindblom. But, I mean, all the goals today really, it wasn't really his fault. And then you move on to the third period, where the team just didn't play well. And Jake Voracek said it best. Once they scored that second goal to make it 3-2, you could just feel the team playing scared. They were throwing the pucks up the wall. There were turnovers. Every time they got the puck, they slapped it around. They just got scared. Now, Dave Haxtell ended up denying that in his part of the interview, but I think he's right. You're at home. You're at home on your home ice in the Wells Fargo Center, and you're scared. You're also playing a terrible Ottawa Senators team, and they're playing their backup goalie who's 35 and has like 7 wins in this league. I mean, this was a really bad loss, and everyone in the locker room post-game, I stuck around and watched the entire post-game live. Every single player, Travis Konechny, Anthony Stolarz, Jake Voracek, just stunned. Stunned. Because they fell apart. They're up 3-1 in the third period, midway. I mean, you're talking halfway through this third period. They just fell apart. Just didn't play their game anymore. Brady Tkachuk, the rookie, scoring a couple goals in the third period at 3 points total. That Matt Duchene goal, smacking it out of midair, was just super nice. I mean, there's no way to lie about that. That was beautiful. You're talking SportsCenter top 10. But the Flyers team just fell apart, and when it rains and pours, they're really feeling it. They're in this weird emotional state. I could see why they lost, but I can also understand their jump in the first two periods that should have brought them out to a victory, especially against the team that they were playing. I mean, they came out hot. They dominated the first two periods. But at the end of the day, I guess it makes sense why they fell apart. I mean, this is what this hockey team is. They don't have it. And emotionally, they're just on a whole different level right now. This entire organization is all over the place. Dave Haxtell doesn't know if he's going to be continuing to stay there. Obviously, he knows it's going to end at some point here. He just doesn't know when. That's why I'm curious if the move should realistically be just get rid of him so we know what the game plan is moving forward. I mean, that's as bad of a loss as you're realistically going to get right now. A horrendous team in the Ottawa Senators. Coming into your building, you dominate, you're up 3-1, last 10 minutes of the hockey game. Travis Sanheim throwing the puck up the wall. Turnovers left and right, sloppy defensive play, slapping the puck around. I mean, how? How do you play so consistently solid for 40 minutes and then just fall apart at the end? Keith Jones was talking about it. If you could put together 40 minutes like that and fall apart, there's still something there. He's trying to hold on to it, Jonesy. There's still something there. Because bad teams just don't play at all. They're showing you something for 40. So it's there. They just got to find a way to hold on to it. But if you can't hold on to it at home against that team, against that netminder, and I'm not putting this on Anthony Stolarz, because I thought there were some fluky goals. Like I said, the first one where it hits off a player. Then there was the late goal where the puck's like actually laying on top of his pad and he pushes off and it falls right to a guy. The Matt Duchene goal. I thought he actually played pretty well tonight, to be honest with you. But the team fell apart. The team just fell apart. And I'm not even shocked. And for some reason, I am comfortable knowing that this is a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. Because now that I'm sitting here, and this just opened up the eyes to this just opened up everyone's eyes in this city. and said, damn, I mean, wow, we have been so mediocre for so long. It kind of just goes without being noticed. Now it's being noticed. It's a blessing in disguise what's going on. It is. So the Flyers fall. We are now at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the Metropolitan Division. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. We got a couple days rest here before we head out to Pittsburgh. They've been struggling. They've definitely been struggling. But we got a couple days here to figure it out. Is Dave Haxtell's job going to be done soon here, or are they going to keep him until they figure out the GM thing? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Let me know what you think about this loss, because, it definitely wasn't good. See you next time.